If you've been ripped off by marketing agencies or you're trying to hire marketing agents, but you are scared because you heard so many horrible stories about people saying that they already lost 20K or even more, they got no getting results. This video is going to help you understand why and what you can do to avoid getting ripped off. I work as a software engineer for multiple years, and the reason why I'm doing marketing is because back in time I acquired one business and I had no idea how to grow it. I had no idea how to get clients. I had no idea about sales, marketing, nothing. So after taking a bunch of courses, mentors, trial and errors, books, have a lot of understanding. I loved it. Obviously, I'm continuously learning. But I'm going to share with you the fundamentals that I feel like every business owner needs to understand, because your business is like any other business in terms like you do need sales, regardless of the industry where you are. So that's what we're going to touch base today. And hopefully this helps you out. All right. We're going to start with something pretty simple. All right. You probably already heard about this. And if not, well, we're about to learn. This is a typical funnel. Like, what the heck is a funnel? Basically, is how we get someone from completely stranger to actually book an appointment and then give us money. And then we have here our top of funnel, which is strangers, right? Someone who trusts you the less. And then we have here middle of funnel, and then we have bottom of funnel, all right? Now, our job as a business owner is to bring someone from top of funnel, completely stranger, to bottom of funnel, to give you money, to convert. So the way we do this is we reach out to new people, which is here in top of funnel, right? This is how we reach out. Now, eventually we have to nurture them, which is the second stage. And then eventually, once they're ready, they can convert, all right? Now, how can we reach out people? You can do it in many ways. That is not right or wrong, but obviously some of them might be more expensive in terms of money, some of them will be more expensive in terms of time. Now, the way we can reach out to top of funnel, obviously you're probably already familiar with this, but it's through ads, organic content, through your blog post or the news, your local news or whatever. So there are multiple ways. The reason why your marketing is not working is because we always expect that I'm going to launch an ad, and if they don't give me money, then it means it's not working. We're hoping to bring someone here, all the way here, to convert people, to make these completely strangers to give us money. That's the hardest part. Like, it's easier to convince, is that a word? Convince, yeah. People here in middle of funnel or bottom of funnel than someone all the way to here. Now you might say, well, so what should I do then? Like, how can I make people to book an appointment? All right. So basically, if we launch an ad, and this happens to almost everybody that I talk to, they launch an ad for 7 days or 1 month, and then they say it's not bringing me clients, so I'm going to turn it off. But what you just did is like reach out someone here, and probably you brought it here, and that's it. And then you say, oh, well, Facebook ads doesn't work. But in reality, you didn't do anything to sort of keep pulling them gently and earning their trust. The problem here, and the reason why you don't make money, is because you launch an ad right here, which is the most expensive and the hardest to do. And then you probably move the needle a little bit. Few of them actually go all the way here. Few of them that it's not enough to cover all the costs from your ad spend and covering the fees of your agency. And then, like, after you're spending money here, we are not targeting, we're not nurturing, we are not doing anything. So obviously, like, you're just doing it the hardest way possible. Like, you are not reaching out to your already people who know you, your audience, and you just keep investing more money, putting more money into ads, paying other people to do your marketing. But all they're doing is reaching out here and then moving in here probably. And then you shut it up because you say it's not working. So next month, someone new comes in, they do again here and then here. So then what should we do? All right. So eventually we should think about a strategy to bring people all the way here to here. Now, a strategy is just a way we can prioritize, because there are so many things that are important in your business, but not all of them are going to move the needle the same way as others, right? Let's say I launch an app, and from here I'm moving here, okay? But they're still not booking. They already know me, and they already saw a few of my content. They probably already went through my social media, but they're still not booking. Now, the way we can actually nurture them, and again, this is multiple ways. We can talk about ads to retarget them once they already interact with your business or your website, or reaching out to you through messages. We can also do it through conversations. We can do it through email. We can do it through, there are many ways. Now, the easiest way, the most affordable way that I have seen so far, is to actually have a ad. This goes straight into your conversations. This is how you bring someone top of funnel all the way to bottom of funnel. Now, if we're reaching out top of funnel, this is going to be harder. A lot of them are going to go straight. So you're just moving them here slowly, and like, you're hoping them to give you money, but they don't want to do that, because we have to nurture them. We have to talk to them. We have to gain their trust enough for them to give you money, right? The less friction, the better. Now, this is the fastest way I've seen so far to start bringing in bookings and cash flow to your business. it is probably the hardest part because it's the first step and it's called audience, but definitely do not send them to a booking page or any other ways. It's better to have them in your direct messages and start talking to them, getting them into your direct messages as it's the first step. Now you gotta sell to them, but selling is caring. Basically, you don't want to just take their money. If we launch an ad, we are barely bringing people here, right? So you already have them in your work, you already have them in your funnel, but they're not going to convert. Few of them are going to go all the way to booking, but they're going to be the less people because this is the people who trust you the less. All right. So whenever someone launch an ad and you already have them in your funnel, well, you gotta continue talking to them. You gotta continue let them know how you can help them and why it matters. All right. This is basically the reason why it's not working, because we are hoping one ad is going straight to a complete stranger to booking, which could happen, and it does happen, but it's not going to be vast majority of. And if we keep just reaching out top of funnel and then, oh yeah, it's not working. Oh yeah, nobody's booking. It's just like you are just doing one and getting upset because you are not bringing them all down. It does take time. If you've already been posting, if you've already been reaching out to people, having conversations, they're gonna warm up and they're easier to book an appointment. But if you haven't done anything like that, don't expect by tomorrow having thousands and thousands of dollars in your bank account just by launching one ad. Right? I hope that's clear and I helped you understand that we not only reaching out to people, we gotta nurture them and then eventually convert them. And that does take time. And there are so many other things that needs to be clear. But that's why even if someone tells you, oh yeah, I'm gonna make you have to pay me 10K, 20K, and tomorrow you're gonna have a lot of money, well, that's not true, and please do not fall for it. I hope this video gives you a aha moment, and now we're going to touch base into like how we can reach out to new people. All right, well, thank you for watching and see you in the next one.